This video reimagines Franz Kafka's The Metamorphosis as a sequence of silent visual scenes. Each moment is illustrated through atmosphere, space, and absence, tracing Gregor Samsa's transformation, isolation, and quiet departure from the world. No dialogue, no explanations, only images that speak. The language of despair, decay, and final release.
Gregor Samsa wakes from uneasy dreams and finds himself transformed into a large insect. He reflects on how exhausting his job is, full of travel, rude clients, and no human warmth. He thinks, "My God, what a grueling profession I've chosen," and longs to go back to sleep. The bedroom is quiet. Gregor lies still in isolation. Alone in my room for days, but wasn't I always alone in the world? He struggles with the realization. He was terribly afraid of dying because he had never truly lived. Gregor attempts to get out of bed, flailing awkwardly with his new limbs. He realizes he's late for work and begins to panic. He stares at the walls and rug, trying to find some comfort in the familiar. He complains mentally, traveling every day, awful meals, temporary people, damn it all. He hears his family and boss at the door, trying to speak but only producing garbled sounds. Apparently people no longer understood what he said, though Gregor thinks he's clear. He worries, "If it weren't for my parents, I would have quit this job long ago." He continues crawling toward the door, the floor cold beneath him. Struggling to reach the door, he feels overwhelmed and thinks, "How can I carry the weight of the world when even my coat feels heavy?" He reflects, greatness comes only through smallness. Alone again, the room is silent. He hides under the couch. He unlocks the door. The manager flees in terror. His mother faints. His father drives him back with a cane. Time passes. He thinks, why can't I be a happy wardrobe, silently watching over someone I love? He remembers the window. The image of a blank wall weighed heavy on his heart. The room is dim and quiet. Gregor hides under the couch, listening to his family. His sister Greet brings him food but avoids looking at him. The meals go untouched. Furniture is slowly removed from his room. Gregor clings to the last human traces. He crawls across the walls and ceiling, feeling both free and ashamed. Greet becomes less patient. She enters less frequently, sometimes forgets his food. Gregor listens as his family discusses finances. Money is needed, but I am the shame of it. His father now works at a bank and returns home exhausted, barely acknowledging Gregor. The mother tries to help, but often faints or cries. Gregor begins to feel like a burden. He spends hours staring at the empty wall. Everyone carries a prison within themselves. He thinks, if I could just sleep and forget all this nonsense. 3 lodgers move into the house. Gregor's room is now treated like a storage space. No one visits him anymore. The door remains shut. He wonders, I no longer care about others the way I used to. What changed? One night, he hears Greet playing violin for the guests and creeps into the living room. The lodgers are horrified. One of them stands and yells. The others prepare to leave. Greet says, "We must get rid of it. That is no longer Gregor." Gregor retreats to his room, devastated. Where do I even exist in their lives anymore? Gregor stops eating. He lies quietly in the dark for days. The hunger is not of the body now. It is the quiet withdrawal of a soul. Gregor no longer reacts to the plates placed before him. He lies still in the darkness, as if listening to the fading echo of his former self. He is not fighting death. He is fading into forgetfulness. Death isn't destruction, only forgetting. He reflects on his failures. In the stillness, thoughts echo louder than sound. Gregor remembers a life lived for duty, not joy. He was righteous, but never truly alive. A slow realization sets in, that happiness, however brief, was always more sacred than sacrifice. I've never been happy in my righteousness. Happiness is better. The cleaning lady discovers his lifeless body one morning. The door opens not with dread, but with indifference. The cleaning lady steps in to perform her daily task, unaware that death had already done its quiet work. Gregor is no longer there. Only silence remains, soft and absolute. His family, upon hearing the news, experiences relief. There are no tears, only a strange, wordless exhale. For the first time in months, they lift their heads and look beyond the walls. The burden is gone. What lingers is not grief, but possibility. Now we can think of the future. They take a walk in the sunshine and begin to dream of a new life. There is still hope left, after all. Outside, the world continues indifferent, blooming. The family walks together under the open sky, shoulders lighter, eyes unclouded. The past has closed its door. The sun touches their skin. They begin again.